Hi guys, we've got a spinning Tardis. It's a solar pulse motor. As you can see, it's very similar to these other ones. In fact, I've just pinched the solar panel and that off of this one so that I can fit it there and demonstrate this one working. It's actually working quite well. There'll be a link in the video description to where I downloaded the Tardis file itself. I did a slight modification to it in that I put a hole right down through the middle, or a hollow shaft, so I could put a needle in there. So it's actually held in place by a magnet at the top and a magnet at the bottom. And then the base has got 4 magnets in it. I'll take it out in a second just so you can see it, but we'll leave it running while it's running nicely in the sunshine. It's only hazy sunshine, but it's enough to do it. And then the solar panel, the little electric circuit and the coil are out of one of the solar rockers that as I say, I've been using it to run that one. But rather than cut up another solar rocker, I just pinched it off there and put it on this one. The Tardis itself, when I printed it with only 5% infill, and that has suffered a little bit. It's got a little gap in the roof if you look carefully as it goes round. I should have put a little bit more infill in there, maybe 20% instead of only 5%. The frame and base are from Zumwalt, or Greg Zumwalt's solar pulse motor, which is what that one is. I did a slight modification at the front there, but that's basically Greg Zumwalt's design. It looks like the sun's just gone in enough for that to slow right down. This is the same design. I extended the legs a little bit, and I can't even pronounce what that thing is. It's something like a Doharbung or something. It's some sort of god that somebody had done. So it was a spinning top, and again I put a hole down the middle of that for a needle. And then I've done the same basic thing again. I've had to extend the legs a little bit further. I did have a problem with that because I again made it very minimal infill, and they're very weak. I did break one of the legs when I was just putting it together. I had to super glue it back together. But that's working beautifully. It's working better than that black one was. And for those who like to know, all the magnets in the bottom are all facing the same way. So they're either all north, 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 or all south, 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 south. It really doesn't matter which way round they are. Well, I say that. They'll either be attracted or repelled from the coil. But either way, it's in pulses, so if it's pulled towards it, it will spin, or if it's pushed away from it, it will spin. It's whether it will start from scratch or not is the problem. Right, I'll see if I can take it apart just to show you how it's put together. So here we are. 4 magnets set into the base. The needle itself is actually loose. But the magnets pull it out. So we can balance it in position. Other than that, it's just a straight print from the file for the Tardis. It does actually say police box along there, although some of the letters didn't come out quite right. or police, whatever it says. I can't remember what the full words are. It is a nice TARDIS, and it would look even better if I'd printed it on a higher resolution. See, there's a bit missing there, a bit rough. And then, as I say, this is just Greg Zumwalt's framework. There's a magnet set in the base there, and then a magnet at the top here. I've actually got it sitting on a washer there because I needed to have a little bit more space. I hadn't made the legs quite long enough to give us the clearance we needed for this. I measured it okay, but what I've had to do is push the legs a bit down through the bottom, because the magnets I've put in there are slightly thicker. They're about 1 millimetre thicker than the magnets this frame is designed for. So the bottom one was making it rock around because it was resting on the magnet, not resting on the feet. So by pushing these legs down further, I've got feet underneath that are supporting it and holding it level. Right, I'll see if I can get that back in there. Can't do that with one hand, so I'll stop the camera again. Well, always the same when you want to demonstrate something in the sun. The sun's gone. Yeah, that's dying as we look at it. Oh, it's trying to go. I could give it a little tap to get it going again. I could try adjusting the position of the coil to see if we can trim it a little bit. That didn't help. It wants to go. Come on. Just not quite enough sunshine. Is that going to keep going, or is that going to stop? I think that's going to stop. Well, we've got the general idea. A little bit more sunshine, and it should be going well. So there you are. That's for Drew, Dr. Spicer. I'll put a link to his channel in the video description. He's very keen on Doctor Who. Does his own cosplay videos. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.